some good action here going at Braemar Arena.
Looks like it's back on now.
We got two Edina teams in this Bantam B2 Championship. You're listening live
Thank
on
you.
EdinaTourney.com.
What's that?
Picked up by Gronseth now.
Yep, it's going now.
All the way down the ice. And we'll have an icing couple of 8 minutes and
thank you.
30 seconds here in the first period.
Bye.
So we got a little bit bigger crowd here for this Bantam B2 Championship. This is Bob O'Connor, 31st.
Off in the far side corner in the Edina white zone. Referee giving some instructions there, not sure what for, but it doesn't matter. And the puck is dropped, comes out to the point. That's Gustafson. There's a shot wide to Fabro on the left side. Dumped back in by Montalino. And now we got a whistle. Looks like we're going to have a penalty against Edina White. Looks like Hinker will go to the box. So Edina Black will go on the power play.
Hello.
These teams have been physical against each other.
Okay, thanks. Actually, I didn't realize it was down, so he's been doing this the whole time.
A little bit more aggressive than your average game, I would think.
Thank you. See you in a little bit. Bye.
So the face-off as Edina Black goes out the foul. Is down in the circle.
Clears the zone and all the way down. Chased by Hengel. Hengel will grab the puck. We're at 6 minutes and 39 seconds. Oh, there's a shot. Broken up by traffic. As I was trying to give you the time, Edina. Kind of Williams threw a pass out front to the left of Fabro. And I believe that was number 11, King, who ties it up here with 6 minutes and 20 seconds left. Well, they're giving the goal to Gallagher, number 21. So I thought it was 11, but it was 21, so I missed it by one. Hey, anyways, we're tied at 1-1 here. Edina Black versus Edina White in this Bantam B2 Championship. There's a wind-up by Larson over from the point. Oh, there's a centering pass, and it goes wide of Fabro. And right now, Edina Black is putting a lot of pressure on Edina White. But Edina White now brings it out. Here's Henches chasing it, who has the goal for the Edina White team. Edina Black trying to break it out of their zone, but that's kept in by Hinker. Hinker with a shot, goes wide and slides all the way over to the far side and clears the zone and goes all the way into the Edina White zone, so it won't be icing. We're down to 5 minutes and 23 seconds in the first period of action here. We're tied 1-1, another exciting game. Number 8 has it. Hammer down on the far side boards. He's checked off the puck by number 10, Moores. Moore's with it, gets it up to his winger. Now he lost it. There's a turnaround shot blocked by traffic. Moore's picks it back up, comes out on the near side, tries to get it up to his winger, Siprel. Siprel with it, loses it. Now with it is the defenseman for Edina Black, who will skate it up just a little bit. That's number 6, Ronstadt. Ronstadt with it. He'll dump it up into the zone, into the Edina White. So down in the far corner in the Edina White zone, Edina White breaking it out, bringing it out across the blue line as he's checked from behind, and no penalty is Hammer, I'm sorry. And, maybe now we will have a penalty. But, no, Hammer was offside. So with 4:33, we're tied 1 goal apiece in this B2 Bantam Championship game. And the action a little faster this game, Patrick.
Oh, absolutely. And I think both teams are not really seeing any tilted ice. That's kind of what we saw in the last game, where one team would just kind of go on extended periods of offensive play. This time we're seeing kind of equal chances both ways.
So the action is at center ice. Edina White trying to get it in the Edina Black zone. That's chased by, they're not chased. Kolar fires a shot across to the far side, missed the net completely. Now Edina Black breaks it out. This is Montalino. Montalino with a shot saved by Fabro. B directs it over to the near side circle. And Edina Black with it. There's a shot, and he tried to put it past Fabro. That was quick, but Fabro able to make the save down on the near side circle of the Edina White zone. Wrestling for the puck. Kolar gets a piece of it. Now he wraps it out to his defenseman, Huss. Huss with it. He fires it back in on the near side. And it's brought out, and there's number 4, Montalino. He loses the puck, but there's a tap. Oh, it hit the pipe. It got by Fabro. That was number 11, King. King hit the pipe, and now Edina White sends it all the way down the zone, and we'll have icing. So Edina Black almost took the lead there, but once again, the pipe is there to save Fabro.
Yep, and sometimes that that pipe can be your best friend if you're a goalie.
Well, the crowd is all Edina, Minnesota here this afternoon for this last championship game on Super Bowl Sunday. And Edina White will break it out. They got a 2-on-1 and in skates, and the guys get it over to Henches. And Henches just wasn't far enough up from the pass from Flattery, as Flattery did slide it across, but Flattery back with the puck on the far side. He's checked it off. Now number 21, Gallagher, will pick it up. He'll slide it over to his defenseman, number 5, Gustafson. Gustafson gives it back to him now to the point. Winds up, Hinker with a shot and a save by Moore.
Nice job through traffic being able to find that puck and get the glove on it. He kind of didn't really seem to be sure where he was reaching it because it was kind of at the edge of its reach, but he was able to pull it in.
So both teams will change on the whistle. 2 minutes and 40 seconds left here in the first period of this championship Bantam B2 game. Face-off in the Edina Black zone, and here comes number 15, Kopinski. He shoots and he scores, and he gets it past Fabro. He got a lucky break as the puck got out, and he just hustled and got a shot off. And Edina Black leads Edina White 2-1 now.
Just a beautiful play in all facets. He forces the turnover, he hauls it down there, and he blasts it right past the goalie.
Just a nice wrist shot. And that's all it takes. So 2-1. 2 minutes and 28 seconds left here in this first period. So Karpinski scores for Edina Black. Hengel with it on the near side, dumps it in, goes wide to the left of the net in the Edina White zone. Edina White will try to break it out now. Outside into neutral ice, Edina Black picks it up. This is picked up by the defenseman Larson. Larson dumps it on the near side, boards chased by Kolar. Kolar with it, now a centering pass, goes wide, goes out to neutral ice, and Edina Black dumps it back in on the far side corner. Number 16, Velman with it. And he lost the puck. Now he'll come out with it on the near side. I believe that's Hammer with it. Hammer lost the puck. Now it's on the near side. Boards chased by Kolar. Kolar gets it over to Hankinson. All right, I'm sorry, that's number 9. Yeah, Hankinson. And the puck is at neutral ice. Edina Black controls it. Larson dumps it off on the near side. Now inside the zone. And Edina White gets it back. This is Snow with it on the near side circle. Tries a centering pass, but is knocked off the puck. He got a shot off, and that was a save by Moore. Puck comes out to neutral ice, dumped into the Edina White zone by Quick. Behind the net, 1 minute remaining in this first period of action. Edina Black leads Edina White 2-1 in this championship B2 game. Puck on the far side boards. Edina Black trying to cycle it out to the points now. This is Huss. Huss at the top of the circle. He'll get it down in the corner. Now Huss gets it back at the top of the circle. He'll take a shot. That'll go wide of the net. Chased there by a few players. And the puck goes behind the Edina net. Comes out on the near side. Quick dumps it back in. This is Dockman with it. He'll skate in front of his own net. Dangerous. Picked off by number 4, Montalino. He tried to get a shot off, but it went wide of Fabro. Now dump back in, and Edina White will gain control and try to break it out, but can't. Picked up by the defenseman Huss. He'll skate it in the zone, but gets checked big time. Not even sure who got that because he's getting on the bench at the same time. But meanwhile, Edina White sends it all the way down the ice, and we'll have an icing call with 2.4 seconds remaining in the first period. And again, I mentioned a little bigger crowd here for this Bantam B2 championship game. Face off in the near side circle. That's 21, and I believe number 6, Lilies, taking the face off. And that's the end of the first period of action here, folks. So we will stay out here. They won't redo the ice. And Edina White is behind 2-1 as Edina Black is ahead here in this Bantam B2 championship game. And the action is quite a bit faster and a little bit quicker and a little bit crisper here in this game, Matt.
Absolutely, and we'll have to see now, of course, how, as the game goes on, how the lack of fresh ice affects, as it kind of did in the previous game. We saw that the lack of the fresh ice made its presence felt, and likely it'll happen again in this game, especially with the faster, more crisp play that we've seen so far in this tournament game.
So the clock ticks down. The break is almost over here. Again, they're doing 12-minute periods. And you are listening live on EdinaTourney.com, the live stream of this game. And you can check the website and see what future broadcasts are coming up. But we spend a lot of time in Edina, Minnesota doing these games at the Braemar Arena. And what a complex. 3 indoor rinks, 1 outdoor rink, and that outdoor rink is about half an indoor rink. So quite the complex here in Edina, Minnesota. The Lilies will take the face-off for Edina White as they switch ends. Edina White in the white jerseys, Edina Black in the green jerseys. Number 21, Gallagher will take it for Edina Black. So here we go. Second period underway in Edina, Minnesota, live on EdinaTourney.com. Puck comes into the near side, picked up by the Vellner, the defenseman. He dumps it in the corner. Edina Black trying to break it out of their zone now. Vellner keeps it in on the near side. Flattery, or Gallagher down there. Vellner, Flattery. Chasing the puck behind. There's a centering pass, and oh, goodness gracious, what a save. Now another Illies try to get a shot off, but he fanned on the shot, and here comes Edina Black. That's Balo with it. He dumps it on the near side corner into the Edina White zone. And it's over in the far corner. There's a centering pass. Shot on net. No, what a save by Fabro. Got a piece of his glove, but it doesn't matter if he hangs on to it or not. It's the fact if he makes the save or not. So, Fabro comes up big. And here comes Edina White. Well, I thought they were, but they lose the puck. It's going back and forth now, controlled by number 14 for Edina White. Hineker, he dumps it in. We got an offsides, and we'll have a face-off with 10:48 remaining in the second period.
Big juicy rebound that came off of that glove shot, too, and there was nobody in the neighborhood to bang it home.
So the puck comes all the way down into the Edina White zone. So it'll be in the far circle. Puck's dropped. Puck goes over behind the net of the Edina White zone. Finnegan tried to get it out of the zone. Now back out to Hengel. He winds up, takes a shot. Saved by Fabro. And he hangs on to it and denies the Edina Black.
That one almost got through, too.
Hengel wound up, took the shot. And Fabro was able to stop it in the 5-hole. So another face-off in the far circle. 10:33 left here in the second period. Puck's drop, goes out, Hengel with it. He takes a shot, saved by Fabro. He knocks it over to the far side. And Edina White gets it out of the zone. There's Hammer. Hammer high in the slot, takes a shot, saved by Moore. Mower makes a big save there as Edina White almost ties it up. Down in the Edina Black zone, they're trying to break out, kept in. There's a shot by the defenseman of Edina White, number 4, Kolar, but that's broken up by the Edina Black defenseman. And we're on the near side as both teams are trying to get something going again, and the puck just bouncing around. Now neutral ice. Larson picks it up for Edina Black. Into the Edina White zone. He winds up, takes a shot, hits the upper bar, and it goes out of play, and we'll have a whistle.
That thing just rocketed off the crossbar.
Woo!
I think that thing might have still not landed if it wasn't for that net.
Well, there's definitely a paint chip in that crossbar. So Montalino will take the face-off against Stockman just outside the Edina White blue line. Now it's dumped into the Edina White zone. Goes on the far side, all around the net to the near side. In the corner. Brought out by Hinker with it. Hinker dumps it into the Edina Black zone. That's Huss with it now behind his own net. Stops, loses the puck. Now chased by number 10, Moores. Moores tries to clear the zone, and he does, and it comes all the way down to the Edina White zone, and we'll have an icing. And the puck will go all the way down to the Edina Black zone, and we'll have another face-off. So the Devil went down to Georgia. Super Bowl Sunday, and Edina hockey here this afternoon in Edina, Minnesota. Edina Black leads Edina White right now. A score of 2-1 in this Bantam B2 championship. And again, you're listening to the live stream on EdinaTourney.com. And there's a shot by Illies and a save by Moore. Edina White trying to keep it in the zone, but it's, well, over by the blue line. Moore's with it for Edina Black. Loses the puck in neutral ice. Now it's picked up by the Edina White player. I believe that was number 8, Larson, with it. Now it's in the slot and rolls out towards the blue line. Now comes out to the red line. Kolar dumps it back in. Behind the net of Moore in the Edina Black zone. This is Moores with it. Moores tries to get it up to his winger, King, and does. King gets it over to his other forward, number 17, Finnegan. Finnegan gets it back to Hinker. Finnegan now gets it back, goes in front of the net. There's a scrumble and a save by Fabro. As King is right there, Finnegan is right there, and Fabro denies them both. So we'll take a face-off on the near side here. Puck is dropped. Picked up by team captain Hammer. And the puck is at neutral ice, picked up by Hankinson. Puck drifts into the Edina Black zone. The defenseman tries to flip it back out, but that's kept in. And now a wind-up and a shot and a save by Moore. Gets out to the defenseman Johnson, but then he loses it. And we got a 2-on-1 for Edina Black. Chasing on the near side. There's a shot. And he scores! Number 14 for Edina Black. Williams was right there for the rebound, and Edina Black leads 3-1.
Yep, just another great play by Edina Black. And it's nice to... Haven't seen a whole lot of two-goal advantages today, so this is a little bit of uncharted territory since I've been here today.
So at the 8:15 mark, Williamson puts it in the net, and it's 3-1. Edina Black leads Edina White in this Bantam B2 championship.
I'm going to check the net and make sure it's...
You know, and that assist by Gallagher. Gallagher really did all the work, chased the puck down the ice, got the first shot off, and Williamson just had to basically tap it in on the rebound. But
yep,
that's the way it goes. That's why they give assists out, because sometimes the guy who scores the goal doesn't really do much of the work, just in the right place at the right time. Under 8 minutes here in the second period. Edina Black back in the zone. This is a one-on-one against Forber, and he makes the save. Our Fabro. And Edina Black almost took a 3-goal lead here.
That was a nice sprawling save there, going to his left.
Whoop, puck goes out of the zone. So if Edina Black gets a 3-goal lead here, that's going to make things a lot more complicated for the Edina White Bantam B2 team. So that puck went out of play, came over on the glass on our side. So we'll have a face-off on the near side circle inside the Edina White zone. 7:39 on the clock. Puck goes out to the point, dumps it back in. Kolar with it, comes around his own net. We're in the Edina White zone right now. The Edina White wearing the white jerseys, Edina Black wearing the black jerseys. And here's Flannery with a shot on net, saved by Moore. Not much of a shot. Just a good wrist shot that kind of fluttered and was high in the air, and Moore grabbed it, and that was that.
Mm-hmm.
So we're down in the Edina Black zone. Puck's dropped, controlled by nobody yet. Finnegan with a shot. Oh, what a save by Moore, and the net came off the pipe again, so we'll have another fix on the net down in the Edina Black zone. Face-off will be in the near side circle. 7:14 on the clock in the second period of this Bantam B2 championship. And you're listening live on EdinaTourney.com here. And the puck now comes out across the blue line. That's number 6. Illy's with it. Or no, I'm sorry. Number 6 for Edina Black, Ronstad with it. Puck gets dumped into the Edina White zone. This will go behind the net. Kolar picks it up. He gets it up to Henches. Henches with it. He tries to slide it back to Kolar. Kolar tried to get it over to Flattery. Now the puck goes way wide into the Edina Black zone. Dumped over to the other defenseman. Down in the near corner. Now he loses it. Now there's a centering pass, and Mauer just dumps it behind his own net. King with it. King gets it over to number 4, Montalino. Montalino into the zone. Oh, and he scores! He beat Fabro over the right stick side shoulder. So Edina Black taking a 3-goal lead of 4-1 now.
Yeah, it's been kind of interesting. Just sort of since the beginning of the game, Edina Black has just looked like, except that they allowed the first goal, but other than that, they just looked like the far better team.
So we'll have a quick face-off. 6. Clock hasn't started yet. Come on, clock guy. And we got offsides. So Edina Black taking control of this championship game. Montalino scoring that goal. Puck at neutral ice now. Chased by Montalino and Hammer, and we'll have another whistle because that was icing, and the puck will go all the way down to the Edina Black zone on the far side circle. So we'll see what happens now. Can Edina White make a comeback? As the last game before this, between Wayzata and Edina Green, went into overtime. But at this point, this game does not look like it's going to be headed that way. So now we got a penalty against Edina Black. It's Montalino. I'm not sure what happened at all. Well, it's called for interference.
Well, that might help for Edina White a little bit, but they got to convert on this power play.
So Edina White with a chance with an extra skater. There's a shot. Saved by Moore. Oh, and the puck is tapped out of the air. And it's then tried to clear the zone, but it's kept in by Hinker. Hinker slides it over to his partner, but now he loses it. And Edina Black sends it all the way down the ice. And we got a minute and 37 seconds left in the power play for Edina White. 5:44 on the clock in the second period. Here's Hammer with it. He's high on the slot. Loses the puck over to Hammer. Hammer gets it back in the slot. They can't handle it. Edina Black gains control and sends it all the way down the ice. So Edina Black doing a great job so far. Halfway through this penalty kill of killing this penalty. Now Hinker will try to get it up to his winger, but that's slapped in by Gustafson for Edina Black. And oh no, a shorthanded opportunity, he scores! Oh my, Williams is there to intercept the pass. And a shorthanded goal by Edina Black. And they lead 5-1 now, Patrick.
The avalanche just keeps on growing for Edina Black. 5 unanswered goals.
Wow. And after the goal, he just acted like it was nothing. Like it was supposed to happen. Like they're on the power play. So the puck gets shot all the way down. We're in the Edina White zone now. They're wearing the white jerseys. Edina Black in the green jerseys, who lead 5-1. And there's a tip pass that goes all the way into the Edina Black zone. Number 9, Hasby's down there. He loses the puck. Now Edina Black clears the zone. Kolar gets it at the red line on the far side. He dumps it back in. Edina White tags up. Edina White has their work out for him now. Because if they don't start digging and getting the puck in the net, it's going to be a long day this Super Bowl Sunday for the Edina White team. Puck down in the Karpinski with it for Edina Black in the corner. There's another shot and opportunity as Balo fired one off as he got the pass. So almost another shorthanded goal.
Yeah, you kind of you made the joke earlier, who is on the power play, but I don't know if I've ever seen a shorthanded string that strong before. Got one goal, almost got another one.
So both teams at full strength as that penalty is over now. Ronstadt sends it into the Edina White zone. They're trying to break it out. Comes to neutral ice. Slapped back in by Larson. This will come all the way around behind the net on the near side. Kolar with it. Kolar over to Henches, trying to get it out of the zone. And Edina Black just dumps it right back in. Now behind the net, Kolar will pick it up. We're down to 3 minutes at almost 30 seconds left here in the second period. Edina Black leads Edina White 5-1 in this Bantam B2 championship. Puck on the far side, picked up by Edina Black. Now he goes to the net, loses it. Now it comes out to the point. Larson, he winds up, takes a shot, saved by Fabro.
That was a blast.
Fabro has had the radar on that one. Edina Black just doing a great job of controlling the puck. There's Karpinski chasing it. Goes high in the air, picked up by his own player there, number 6, Ronstadt. Ronstadt loses it, comes out. Now it's dumped all the way back in on the far side by Larson. Kolar will pick it up in his own zone. Edina White's got to get something going. Oh, no, only going to have an offside. Now they tag up. Flattery dumps it in. Shot on goal, saved by Moore.
They kind of knuckled in on him, and I think he was came in a little bit lower than he thought it was going to be, so he ended up having to jump on it.
So we'll have the face-off in the far side circle in the Edina Black zone, as they have a commanding lead of 5-1 now in this championship game. And just to remind you, you're listening to EdinaTourney.com, and if you want to check up upcoming games, that'll be on live stream broadcast. Just go to EdinaTourney.com and go to the menu and make the right clicks, and you'll be able to know what's up and coming. And not only can you find out what's up and coming, you'll also be able to find out hockey news and other things that are interesting on the website. Again, that's EdinaTourney.com. And, of course, you probably already know that if you're listening. Puck on the near side. What's that, Patrick?
That was going to be a good play on defense. That was going to be another breakaway opportunity for Edina Black.
Oh, and Edina Black gets another goal. The defenseman for Edina White was trying to get it to the goaltender, Fabro, and get a whistle. And number 17, Quick, was there for the Edina Black, and, I mean, that was an easy goal for him.
Absolutely.
Oh, my. Like you said, the Avalanche. Double avalanche.
A couple of things, though, because it was kind of a right place, right time, but I think that was kind of one of those plays that just kind of went wrong from the beginning for Edina White.
So we're winding down here in the second period. Edina Black taking control of this Bantam B2 championship game and lead 6-1. Edina White trying to get something going as the defenseman, number 14, Hineker, tried to fire a shot from the point and did, and Moore was there on the save. Minute 30 on the clock here in the second period. We're in the Edina Black zone. They're in the green jerseys, and Edina White is in the white jerseys. So the puck is in the Edina White zone. Hineker with it. Hineker slides it up to his winger over on the far side. That was number 8, Hammer. But they can't break it out of the zone. Now Hineker slaps it off the boards. Well, gets it over to Hammer. Hammer can't clear the zone. And Edina White having a tough time, and it goes into the Edina Black bench, and we'll have another whistle, and it'll bring it all the way down to the Edina White zone with a minute and 1 second on the clock here in the second period. Face-off will be right at the top of the circle here in the near side. Dockman and Ronstead will take the face-off. And we're under a minute here in the second period, where Edina Black has taken control of this championship game here in the Bob O'Connor Bantam B Championship. Bantam B2 Championship, I should make it clear. Puck is just being held up against the boards, and I can't believe they don't call delay of game on something like that. But I'm not the referee, and play continues. They're still down in that corner. Now there's a shot from Fabro. Edina got it out. Edina Black did and got a quick shot off, but Fabro was there to make the save. And they clear the zone, and it goes all the way down into the Edina Black zone. And now we're down on the halfway between the corner and the net on the near side. Both teams kind of just going back and forth now. Kind of as if they're just kind of coasting here at the end of the second period as the clock winds down. And Edina Black just kind of taps it around. And we get the horn, and that's the end of the second period here in Edina, Minnesota. That's got to be the most popular word on this broadcast is Edina. I mean, EdinaTourney.com, Edina White versus Edina Black. We're playing in Edina, Minnesota. And this will be a 10... Oh, okay. I thought there was going to be a 10-minute period, but I guess they were just trying to put 1 minute on the clock. So once again, unclean ice going into the third period. But I don't know if it's going to make that much difference, Patrick, with Edina Black leading 6-1.
Oh, no, and I think if you're Edina Black, you're obviously up 5 goals, so now you can, I don't want to say sit back, but you kind of have some luxuries to be able to take a few more chances, I guess, kill some time. So I think, of course, barring a massive meltdown, you're probably going to walk away with this one.
And I'm sure that's exactly what the Edina Black coaches are telling their kids. Hey, I know we got a good lead. I know it's looking good, but we still got 12 minutes of ice time and can't quite pull the lever back on the recliner yet, which I'm sure a lot of people have already done getting ready for the Super Bowl that's coming up tonight. But it's all about hockey here on EdinaTourney.com. So, again, the teams will switch ends. Edina Black will be on our right side. Edina White will be on our left side. Edina White wearing the white jerseys. Edina Black wearing the green jerseys. Just to keep you clear, because there's a lot of colors that we mentioned, and we just want to make sure you know who's who. And hopefully we're doing that for you. So the puck's dropped. First 2 seconds, we already got a whistle. Clock guy was quick on that one. So the puck comes down to the Edina Black zone. They'll break it out on the near side. Quick is down there. Henches is down there. And it's on the near side, and Edina Black's clearing the zone, and we got a 2-on-1. Here comes Montalino. He's got a man wide open on the far side. He shoots. He scores! Wow, what a nice snapshot by Montalino as he came down the near side and beat Fabro on his blocker pad. And it is 7-1 now, and that means the clock will run as it is a 6-goal lead.
Yeah, just no sign of any let up, and doesn't seem to be any way that Edina White can slow these guys down.
Edina Black definitely has the train going forward here in this championship game, and there's no stopping it at this point. Edina Black with an opportunity there, but the puck was way high of the net, and that's kind of the story for Edina White today. Just can't quite seem get to going in this championship game. Obviously, they had to play well to get here, but sometimes when you get to the final game, things just don't go your way.
Yep.
So Edina White in their own zone trying to break it out. The clock is running as Edina Black has a 7-1 lead, a 6-goal lead, puts the clock at running time, and Edina White dumps it into the Edina Black zone. It's over behind Moore, coming out on the near side as the defenseman gets it up to Quick on the near side for Edina Black. He slides it over on the far side. I think that was King that was over there, and it goes into the Edina White zone. Now Edina White will bring it out. This is Williams with it. Hineker. Williams is on Edina Black, who just made a pass wide over to his winger, and he'll bring it on the far side circle. He tried to find somebody, but lost the puck by Williams is right there and gets a poke at it, and that went wide of the net. So just what Edina Black really doesn't need is another goal, and almost had one. Nasby shoots it into the Edina White zone. Edina White trying to get it back, but Edina Black just everything going their way right now.
Yep, it's one of those, they gave up the first goal of the game, but after that, it's just been one thing after another, and now they can pretty much start, I don't want to say salting it away, but they're up 6 goals with running time. You're in pretty good shape.
Pretty good shape. Puck is in neutral ice now. We're almost down to the 9-minute mark here in the third period of this Bantam B2 championship. This is Nasby with it as he's challenged by one of the Edina White players. Cipral will get it. He'll break it out to number 6, Ronstedt. Ronstedt across the blue line. Now he'll dump it off for his winger, and that's there's a shot by number 15. That was Karpinski. And that went wide of the net. Gustafson keeps it in for Edina Black, but then Edina White's right there, but they send it all the way down the ice to get a rest, and we'll have a whistle, which if you're on the Edina Black team, that's to your advantage as the clock runs, and take your time and maybe fall over, talk to the ref a little bit.
Yep, and
kill the clock.
And I think that's I think at this level there are such things as good icing because you weren't restricted from making a line change like you are in higher levels. So that gives you a chance to catch your breath, get some fresh guys out there.
So 8 minutes is the time remaining as the clock continues to tick as Edina Black still leads 7-1 against Edina White in this Bantam B2 championship. There's another shot on Fabro. He directs it over to the far side, kept in by Edina Black. Now Edina White gains control, and they'll come out of the zone. This is number 16, Vellner. Vellner with it. He gets checked off the puck, but now he gets it back. Comes out on the near side of the net into the corner. He's checked off the puck. Illies is down there. He's trying to help out. Now the puck squirts out and picked up by Edina Black. That's Larson with it. He's just trying to kill the clock, which is probably a smart move. Now he dumps it over in the corner to his partner, Hengel. Hengel with it. And it's on the near side boards. Flattery with a quick shot, and that's a save by Moore. Moore dumps it off to Larson. Larson behind his own net, comes out the far side. Now we're behind the net to the near side to Hengel. We're down to 7 minutes, and there's a far pass over to King. King quite can't get to it, but Edina Black still gains control of the puck. And they come into the Edina White zone, and, well, the puck gets lost. Now dumped back in. Edina Black will have to tag up. Edina White with it. That's Illies over there. He'll come across the red line for Edina. Edina, here's a shot, and that goes high in the net. Flattery chases it. He shoots, and Moore steers that behind the net. So Edina Black just back and forth. There's Larson to Hengel. Oh, no, Illies pulls it out and almost gets, he gets a shot up but can't put it home. Gets his own rebound and tries to stuff it. So life still survives in Edina White.
That was a great effort. The puck kind of bounced off the end wall and came back to him, and that was a great opportunity to... That was one of those plays that's a good play by both the goalie and the shooter. The shooter stays with it, but so does the goalie, and ends up freezing it for...
Oh, there's a goal for Edina White as Johnson fires from the point, and it's tipped in by... Trying to see who the player number 8 for Edina White, Hammer. So Hammer hammers it home. But it might be a little bit too late as the clock, well, now we'll go back to stop time. Oh, no, they're letting the clock run.
I wasn't sure if it was 5 goals or 6 goals that calls for the running time. I thought it was 5, but perhaps maybe it was 6.
Well, right now it's still at 5, so the clock ticks down to 5 minutes and 30 seconds. Edina Black gets it into the Edina White zone. That's Finnegan with it behind the net. He'll come out on the far side now, picked up by Johnson. Johnson slides it over to Gronseth. Gronseth clears the zone. That'll go all the way down in the Edina Black zone, chased by Moores. And they will wave off the icing as play continues and the clock rolls down to almost 5 minutes here, folks. Edina Black leads Edina White 7-2 in this Bantam B2 championship. Now we have a whistle. And again, we just like to take another opportunity to let you know you're on edinaattorney.com. And for upcoming and past and news and all kinds of things, check out the website. Just click a couple buttons and get all the information you need. Clock continues to roll down and roll down. We're at under 4 minutes and 30 seconds. Nasby with it, gets it up to Gustafson on the near side. He tried to get it up to Cipral, and now we got a penalty, I think, or offsides.
I think it was offside. It looked like it popped out of the zone before it was blasted back in.
Oh, no, Hinker's going to go to the box for the Edina White team. A little extra on the check there here on the near side boards. So Edina Black will go on the power play. The clock ticks down to 4 minutes. And again, Edina Black is in control of this championship game. Edina Black in the green, Edina White in the white. And the puck is at neutral ice. Now squirts back into the Edina Black zone, but they get it back out. And now we're in the Edina White zone, dropped off there for the defenseman. There's a shot, goes high, comes out the near side. Gustafson slaps it back in for the Edina Black team, goes down to Cipral. Cyprill with it, tries a centering pass, and Gustafson was there. Or actually, that was number 15, Karpinski. Karpinski was there, but wasn't able to pull the trigger. Now Edina White gets control, and they send it all the way down the ice. So we're almost down to 1:10 left in the penalty to number 14, Hineker. Edina Black controls the puck. 3 minutes are on the clock. And Ronstead with it, slides it over to the far side, boards to King. He dumps it in the Edina White zone. Kolar picks it up, and he'll fire it all the way down. So that'll kill the penalty a little bit more for Edina White. But again, at this point, it's a little bit too late as the clock continues to wind down as Edina Black has a 7-2 lead over Edina White. Behind the net, a mower in the Edina Black zone now. Edina Black breaking it out. This is Nasby with it across the red line. He'll bring it into the Edina White zone. Tries to get a shot off, but he's checked, and Edina White sends it all the way back down. Moores gets it over to his defenseman, number 5, Gustafson. Gustafson sends it up on the near side to Quick. Quick over to Montalino. Montalino with a 2-on-1. Fires another snapshot save by Fabro. So that time Montalino didn't get it past Fabro. 2 minutes left, and both teams are back at full strength as the penalty to Hineker is over. And Montalino's got quite the snapshot.
Absolutely. Just lasered that thing.
And he did have a guy with him, but it's obvious Montalino likes to let it go. So we're shaking down to 1:30 almost here, folks. In Edina, Minnesota, and this game is almost over with. The face-off will be in the Edina White zone on the far circle. Everybody just kind of waiting for this one to get over with. Now you can start thinking getting home and watching the Super Bowl. We're down to almost a minute here in the period. Edina White trying to break it out and get it across the red line. That's Williams, our number 14, Hineker with it. And now we get a whistle. I'm not sure what that's about because we are under a minute. Clock continues to roll. Must have been offsides because the face-off will be just outside the Edina Black zone. Puck is dropped, picked up by Larson, the defenseman. He'll just he tried to send it out to neutral ice, but it was blocked by the Edina White player, Flattery. And we're over on the far side. We're down to 30 seconds left in this game, folks. Puck on the far side, boards. Both teams tapping at it. Now it goes into the corner. Hannikinson trying to get something, maybe one last goal. Comes out to the point to Kolar. Kolar slides it over to Vellner. Vellner goes to the circle, takes a shot, but that goes wide. Comes off the boards on the near side. And here comes Edina Black. This is Hengel with it. Hengel on the near side. Oh, we got offsides by Williams and Balo. But it isn't going to matter, folks, because the clock is going to tick down. And Edina Black has defeated Edina White here in this Bantam B2 Championship 7-2. And like you said, Patrick, they gave up the first goal, but it was all Edina Black after that.
Absolutely. Like you and I both used the word avalanche. It was kind of, it's kind of exactly like that. It was like Edina Black suddenly just, once they got that first goal, everything after that just followed very quickly.
So they're not going to take any times doing much celebrating because, it's not, doesn't have the excitement of those close games. So teams are already shaking hands. They'll go through the ceremonies. So we just want to thank everybody for listening this afternoon. And, in our late afternoon games, the game before this, Wayzata beat Edina Green in overtime 3-2. That was an exciting game. And then Bantam BC Championship. And then in this Bantam B2 Bob O'Connor Ice Hockey Championship, it was Edina Black defeating Edina White 7-2. And they definitely showed they were champions. So, again, thanks for listening on EdinaTourney.com. And if you want to find out what's coming up, again, just go to the main menu and check things out. So, everybody, if you're going to watch the Super Bowl, enjoy the Super Bowl or whatever else you're doing this evening. Have a good night, and we'll see you next time on EdinaTourney.com.